Hello, welcome back to Divinity Gems. I am here doing your weekly for June 25th through July 1st. This is for my fire sign Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Book a personal reading with me. All the info is below. I'll go ahead and get into you guys' energy. Since all these readings were pretty much flowing with the same type of energy last week, I decided to combine again. So, doing all three fire signs together: Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. All right, let's cut the deck, see what you guys' energy we got going on this week. Okay, pull your 9 cards. Okay, bottom of the deck was depletion. The depletion. Okay, fire signs. Not bad. First card out was the Sun of Fire. It's about gaining some type of mental clarity into something that you were feeling like you couldn't accomplish. Mentally, you had some doubts in your head about it. Maybe about you as a person or individual in particular. You were feeling like you in particular could not take on this responsibility, change the situation, or handle whatever it was or is in your life. Goal-wise, it's definitely in your head mentally. But when I see that Sun of Fire, it lets me know that that's about to change, that you are about to become the Son of Air instead, who is more rebellious about what he does. He just doesn't stay in line, especially when he knows it's in his own best interest. He's going to ride out into freedom. That's what those feathers represent, just the freedom. And that's a good feeling of not caring what nobody else thinks about that situation. Whereas here, he's very much in his head, very much thinking about the consequences of his decision, or if he can or can't make it happen, just thinking about it. There's no thinking involved here. The thinking is over here. He's mentally already made up his mind to go ahead and just go for it. No matter what anybody else thinks, he's going for it as the Son of Air versus the Son of Fire. That's the difference between the two. There's a big difference. So, Son of Fire was feeling like maybe it wasn't going to work out because he didn't have the mental clarity in his head to know if it's a good idea or a bad idea. So he just sits there and waits sometimes until he gets that lightning strike to the head, and then he'll move. He's moving already. He's made his mind up. He's on the move, and he's going to get it. He's going after it. He's going after what he desires because he has the mental clarity already that his freedom is the best thing possible. So those two kind of go together. Starting off with the sun, the Sons of Fire and Air. A breakthrough is coming to you, fire sign. So in whatever area that situation was, in whatever area you were trying to make a mental decision on, deciding whether to go or to stay, job, relationship, whichever way you were deciding on this, you're about to get a mental breakthrough on it. And it's going to be a rejoiceful mental breakthrough on that situation. It's going to bring you mental clarity in it. Medicine Woman is out next. She lets me know something emotionally inside of you needs to be healed. When she comes out, it's about going inside and unblocking whatever that emotional scar is, where it came from. Sometimes we don't even remember, but there's something there that's going to help you better along with that breakthrough. Getting the mental clarity that you need if you go in and emotionally deal with wherever those ideas came from in the first place. Sometimes we don't even remember why we have an insecurity. Could have come from somebody in grammar school who told us that we didn't have enough of this, or something just small like that. Sometimes it's a great deal of pressure that was put on us as a child. and we know exactly where it came from. But if it's not that vivid, if it's not that clear, if we did have a pretty happy childhood, going inside sometimes and finding those things are a little bit more difficult. Where did that come from? Why don't I think I can be good at this? Why do I feel like everybody else can be good at it but me? Why do I think I can't have these things? That's the medicine woman card. That's going inside and dealing with those type of emotional scars from wherever they came from, because sometimes they keep us in a mental mindset that we don't even realize. We still have that mindset after all these years, thinking we can't accomplish something, or that's for a different type of person, that this type of stuff isn't for me. Those type of little negative doubts and thoughts in our heads, they have to come tumbling down. And to do that, sometimes you do have to go inside as a medicine woman and unblock it emotionally from the inside out. So got a little bit of that energy coming up this week, along with the change card being out, which is what's in the dark now coming to light. Also, secrets come out with this change card too. So that might play a role in you gaining your freedom and rebelling against some sort of systematic or cycle in your life. You are finally trying to rebel against that system. And the change is coming. Balance is necessary when changes like that coming, because we're kind of in a transition mode and we don't know who to be quite yet. Balance is needed going along with this transition and this breakthrough you're about to have in this one area. Balance is just where you go ahead and rest for a while. Just get some rest for a minute, because that allows you to see how the changes are coming in with those dragonflies there. The changes are coming in all around you. They are changing the world, your situation, maybe your job, your house. The changes are coming in your life all around you. And if you aren't ready for those changes, that's when it'll bring up something emotional from your past. It'll bring up something that you've never dealt with. It's to bring around something that maybe you've pushed to the side all these years and you haven't dealt with. That's what happens all these type of transition times in our lives. They come around to bring up things in your past that you haven't dealt with. Maybe it was a time in your life where you were feeling like you could not accomplish something. You were feeling insecure over something that you weren't feeling like you were good enough to do. That's when this comes along and just knocks all that down for you. You knock all that down and you instantly know that you were holding yourself back with just that one negative thought. I can do it. With son of air versus son of fire, you know you can do it, and you take off. You take off so that you can accomplish it. But no matter what anybody thinks, you take off and you go towards your goal, what you want to accomplish. You don't even need another person for this. You can heal yourself from the inside out. If you do need help and you need someone to help you, talk to someone that can help you, just listen and go inside and heal yourself a little bit about why you feel the way you feel on certain things. Why have you always felt that you couldn't accomplish certain things, or you were held back in certain areas? Those little mental type of things. Find someone else that can help you deal with it, or you go inside yourself and you balance those things out inside yourself. You balance those things out. That's where your breakthrough is going to come in, I do believe. And then there's the Lovers card out, the Two of Water, which is love. Soulmate connections, harmonious connections, and relationships. They not always romantic. Could be family relationships. Finally, reaching some harmony. Best friend situation, siblings, some situation, relationship in your life that was not harmonious is about to become harmonious. Or maybe you were just wishing for a love soulmate type of connection. Those are the things that you're going to get a breakthrough in this week. Mother of Earth, Daughter of Earth, is out as well. Daughter of Earth is about fertility and birth. Birth of a new baby or birth of a new you in some type of way, which goes along with all these changes that are about to occur. So it is about a rebirth of you. and a preparedness that you have everything you need already inside you to go ahead and make this change successful. So I see that coming to you as well, fire signs. It's going to be definitely a change coming about to you with this change card out and that breakthrough card, receiving the mental clarity as the son of air to rebel. But the knowing of who you are with the mother of air, she is the woman that knows who she is. Her worth, she knows it mentally. She has all the know-how to know how to proceed, but it's about what she feels on the inside about her own self. She's very secure, very secure. So fire signs, if you are getting to that point or trying to get to that energy of knowing who you are, because they are different, the son of fire and the mother of air. He's got the doubts around his head, but he has to wait on that lightning strike to get that mental clarity of him knowing that he can do it. You can't tell her ever that she can't do it. As the mother of air, she knows she can do it. She don't care what nobody else has to say about whether or not she can do it. And as the son of air, he's just liberated. And once he has that clarity of knowing he can do it, he goes. He goes without hesitation. He breaks out into his freedom. So see the son of air and the mother of air out there lets me know you pretty much have your mind made up on which way you want to go. You've just received that determination with the son of fire. I'm not going to take all those, so I'm going to keep going. And you're just needing a little balance coming in an emotional area I'm seeing that you may not have dealt with, which is why that love card is out. Let's clarify that love card for you, fire sign. The love card is coming out with the breakthrough. I see a lot of mental clarity, and I see some emotional healing that needs to be done. Definitely a change coming to you guys. The endurance card is out. Seven of fire, which is about a spiritual type of push that you give yourself to keep going when we have these situations where we're feeling a little insecure and feeling like we're waiting on our ship to come in. It's about having that energy in you to keep maintaining and keep on keeping on. Six of water came out. Pleasure, which is what I know you're trying to endure through this situation to get to. Just pleasure in each of these areas in your life, mentally, being clear, the love area, and then just dealing emotionally, which is what this water card is about. Just pleasure in your emotional sector, which is, to me, directly related to that love. Let's get some more clarity on the love. Two of water, love, and breakthrough. That's coming to you, fire sign, for this week. I know air popped out with that one, which is negative thinking. So this is what you would have to avoid. Really going with that son of fire. Just not believing that you can accomplish it, which is so opposite of the mother of air and the son of air. Because they know they can do it. They know they can do it, and they're completely confident in who they are. So they know they can accomplish it. Nobody else can get in the way. The endurance is always there as the mother of air and the son of air. It's coming to the son of fire, that type of all of a sudden I start to believe in myself type of energy. So negative thinking is just always believing that you can't do it. Having those little doubts. Insight card is out. So the last three clarifiers. So insight card came out. It's about getting that bright light of knowing, that bright light of insight in your head that really takes over your whole body and lets you know that you're about to accomplish, or, you can see it. You can see it at that moment. You can see yourself making it or accomplishing what you set out to accomplish when you have the insight card. Three of fire, integrity card is out. It's about holding things together that are not in our own best interest. Quite possibly you are trying to make something work or be there for other people, and that situation is not working out the way you thought it would. But it's saying it's okay to let go of that situation. It's okay to feel like, You don't have to be there for everybody and everything at all times. It's okay. Does not make you a bad person that you cannot be there with their family or with their friends, but they're my children. It's okay to be there for yourself at this moment versus other people. That does not make you a bad person. It makes you actually more loving to yourself, to make sure that your situations and affairs are handled before you can run out and handle someone else's affairs. Give them the same opportunity to handle their affairs the way you have to handle your affairs. They have to get and bring order to their life the same way you do. You can't do that for them because obviously you have something else that needs to be brought to order in your own life. So just be careful more the more when I see this card about feeling like we have to do for others. Yeah, we all want to be good people, but we have to take care of our own, as they say, backyard. Clean your own home before you can go and clean others. Or there's so many of those. You can take the straw out of someone else's eye when you have a boulder in your eye. Whichever one you want to use, you cannot be there for others when you have your own issues to take care of and you are really desperately trying to be there for others. When I see this integrity card, you're trying to hold it down, but with a very weak foundation. So that's something you might have to just really take a look into, that situation there that you're trying to hold down, that is really, really not helping you on your journey here. It's actually causing you more doubt and negative thinking versus more happiness and confidence in your ability to accomplish things in your goals in life. Next card out was the Two of Fire, which is willpower. That goes with that endurance. It's about continuing in with all of your energy, knowing that you put it in the best place possible for you to receive your happiness back. This is what you wanted to accomplish. These are the goals that you set out to have. So with the willpower and endurance, it's letting me know the breakthrough is coming, and the pleasure that you seek is there, but it definitely is going to take work on your part. It's going to take some work on your part. All right, let's get a couple more clarifiers. I'm looking at the healing that needs to go on, the balancing that needs to go on, along with this change card that's sitting over there. Those things are necessary to get from the negative thinking and that situation that you were holding on to. There's your clarity. You got insight and clarity. So change is coming to this situation. Change is coming to this situation, fire sign. But the change has to be through you. It is through the work that you will put in on this situation of really getting to know yourself, know what you want. Clown energy is out right now. So this is about just feeling good and happy about situations in your life. This is that innocent joy, free feeling. Like I said, not caring what anybody else thinks about you. When that clown energy comes out, you laugh at yourself and you allow others to laugh at you because you have a joy on you, from not taking life so seriously, because you made up your mind exactly what you wanted. As the mother of air, knows exactly what she wants. As the son of air, you go towards it freely. I mean, freely. You rebel against whatever thing you have to rebel against to leave it and do it freely, which is to me also rebelling against the situation where you felt like you had to continually hold it down, and it's not your responsibility to hold it down. That's something that you would, in a sense, rebel against as the son of air energy. Gets rid of that type of negative thinking, and you know clearly who you are. You have clarity and insight, bright insight into the situation of why you need to let something go. And you're going to receive your breakthrough if you do. That is your breakthrough. That is your clarity, for whatever this situation is that you were hoping to play out in love. And then whatever you need to heal to get to your pleasure emotionally, which I put also with this love situation where all your water is over there, your pleasure is your water. 6 of water. 2 of water is your love. Those things, the balance also has water in it because it's about balancing your emotions. And then the medicine woman letting that water out from the old scars of old relationships where we set our thinking upon those old scars. Those need to be revamped so that you can gain more clarity and insight of knowing who you are. Here is the son of fire. He gains that mental clarity to know those things weren't true about him. The doubts that he puts on himself, those things weren't true about him. And then the last card out was the grandfather, major arcana type of energy, where you have this just grown man, grown woman type of energy come across you as you know what it is. You know what it is, and you know what it is you have to do next to get to your happiness, to get that breakthrough, coming along with this change that is coming to you. Remember, secrets come out here. So any type of lies that were told, any type of deceit, it's all going to come out in this situation. This is when these things come out. If you're going to deal with the medicine woman, you're going to deal with truth and honesty, or there's no point in trying to heal yourself dishonestly. It's not going to work. So truth comes out with the medicine woman. That change comes about. It's going to be honesty coming forth in the situation too. But with the clown energy, you are an innocent person. With the integrity card, you are an innocent person as well. You just are trying to hold something together that's just exceeded your power to do so. And so at those moments, we let those things go for our own better interest. Okay? It's looking pretty good, fire signs. It's just about the choices that we make and what we want to do and the things we want to accomplish. So you've received lots of clarity and insight on this situation, that this change is coming if you would like it to. Do the things that are necessary to you. It does involve knowing yourself and knowing what you want on a deep level and being honest enough to go and deal with those situations that we know are not in our best interest, that we're holding on to out of our just integrity of our hearts. But it's not a great situation for you. It's holding back your breakthroughs and those situations that you want to change. Not changing those old situations will hold those new situations back. So just keep those in mind. Got a full moon coming on. I want to say the 29th, but check behind me on that. I know it's coming before the end of the month. So check with your astrologers as well for your full moon. May put a full moon video up. So check that with me, Divinity Gems. Until next time.